Hello everyone, I'm back with another art tutorial and today we'll be illustrating some flowers on a watercolor background. First, divide your sheet into two parts by using a thin masking tape. In case you have a thicker one, you can divide that into halves. First, wet the surface and then randomly apply different shades of watercolors. Here, I'm using light orange, pink, a shade of wine, purple and shades of blue. Since the sheet is wet, the colors are flowing automatically. This is one of the benefits of using watercolors for creating colorful backgrounds. You don't have to work hard with blending. The water does it all. In case your sheet becomes dry at a point, you can once again apply water to it. Now, wet the lower area. I'm starting off with shades of yellow, then lighter shades of green. Now I'm moving on to darker shades of green. The process here remains the same as we did for the upper part. If your sheet is wet, the colors will flow automatically. I'm using some darker shades for depth. The choice of your colors don't have to be exact. Now for writing, I'm using a normal black gel pen. My upward strokes are thin and my downward strokes are bold. This is called faux calligraphy. For our first flowers, I'm drawing the petals first. The outlines and the folds of the petals should always be dark. I call them the central strokes. And these are the lighter strokes which I use for shading. For shading, use a light hand. Do not put a lot of pressure on your pen. While shading, I prefer to use my pen in a slanting position, so the pen nib is not in direct contact with the paper. It's in a slanting position with the paper, for which the pigment of the pen ink does not clearly show up on the paper. It shows up very lightly. We're starting off with another center. It should be light in the center and darker at the borders. And now we're creating the petals. This is a kind of a sunflower structure. Your petal outlines should once again be dark and bold, for which you can overdraw it. I'm shading from the center of the flower towards the outside. The points at which the petal meets with the center should be dark, and the outer side of the petals should have little or no shading. While shading one particular petal, you should do it in one single direction. Do not mix up your directions. Once again, do not put a lot of pressure on your hand while shading. Now, I'm drawing a leaf with the stem. Turning the leaf at the end is one of my favorite things. The lower part of the leaf should be dark, since no light is reaching there. You can add some small structures like these whenever you feel your sheet looks empty. Now for the top area, I'm drawing another flower. Create the petals and then overdraw them, after which you'll get a result like this. Draw some folds in them or central lines in different directions and shade it in the same direction. The shadings should be coming from the downward direction. The light on the flower is from the top, so the top parts of the petals should always be light and the lower parts dark. You can turn your notebook as you feel comfortable. The center of the flower should always be dark. At points where the petal folds, you need to shade it from the upward direction. Next, we are here drawing a hairy center with small petals. Once again, the shading is coming from the center towards the outward direction. A long thin stem and a few tiny leaves. Once again, I'm drawing leaf structures wherever I feel the sheet looks empty. Here you are with your floral illustration with using a single black pen. I hope you liked this tutorial, and if you did, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Also, if you recreate this, you can send it to me on my Instagram handle, link for which is given in the description. Thank you for watching.